As someone who works full-time, runs a food business, and also is on a content creation journey, meal prepping is one of the best ways to make sure that there's always food at home, because on the days I'm too tired to cook, everyone in my household and myself can just get in the freezer, grab something delicious to eat. Usually I make fresh meal for dinner every single night, so my meal prep tends to be around soups and freezable dishes. This type of meal prep takes hours and hours to make, so I usually make it every other week, and it's usually whatever soup or dish my partner requests for that week. And this week he requested for some bitter leaf soup. The menu this week was also some red pepper sauce for some white rice, and I was also craving some spinach soup, so I made some efforiro. Of course, there's a lot of multitasking involved, so at this point I'm making so many different things at the same time, and by now I'd finished making the bitter leaf soup. I'm not a big fan of bitter leaf soup, but it's my partner's favorite, so I decided to just make a large batch. I usually dish them out into personal sizes, and I cover them and it goes straight in the freezer. Once my first meal was done, it was time to start on the red pepper stew. This is definitely one of my favorite sauces to eat with rice, and it's perfect in the freezer as well. Usually when I make this sauce, it will last in the freezer for about 2 to 3 weeks, and I tend to alternate between this and green pepper sauce. Just look at how delicious this looks. When I'm doing this kind of meal prep as well, I always make some jollof rice and fried rice on the side, because J rice and fried rice can just be in the fridge, and it's a case of someone just taking some, popping in the microwave, and that's a full meal. So I had actually done all of that the day before and kept that in the fridge, and today is just focusing on the freezer dishes. Now that my first 2 meals are ready, I'm going ahead and making the last dish, which is my absolute favorite spinach soup. You guys, I could literally eat this all day long. It's so delicious, it's spicy, all the flavors are so nice and bold. When I'm doing this kind of meal prep, I always make sure to have 2 different types of soups, just because it's better to have options in case someone doesn't want bitter leaf soup, they will want efforiro instead. And this particular meal prep was done before I did a solo trip to Portugal, and this is what I do before I travel, especially when I'm traveling alone, just for my own peace of mind and to know that my family has good food when I'm away exploring. That same night, of course, I had to sample the efforiro with some hot pounded jam. It was so good. Thanks, bye.